In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us to want more. Advertisements entice us with the latest gadgets, fashion trends, and luxurious experiences. Social media amplifies these desires, showcasing a world of abundance and instant gratification. It's easy to get swept away in this deluge of desires. Losing sight of what truly matters, this constant pursuit of more can leave us feeling empty, stressed, and financially strained. The distinction between wants and needs may appear simple at first glance, yet it is often muddled in the complexities of modern life. Needs are the fundamental elements essential for our survival and well-being. They are the non-negotiables, the foundations upon which a healthy and fulfilling life is built. These include basic physiological needs like food, water, shelter, and sleep. Beyond these, we have essential needs for safety and security, providing stability and protection from harm. Equally important are our social needs for belonging, love, and connection, fostering healthy relationships and emotional well-being. Finding balance in a world of excess requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge the prevailing consumerist narrative. It demands that we develop a discerning eye, capable of distinguishing between what truly adds value to our lives and what merely serves as a temporary distraction. This is not about denying ourselves pleasure or living an austere existence devoid of joy. It is about making intentional choices that align with our values and support our overall well-being. We will explore the psychological factors that influence our desires, examining how advertising, social media, and societal pressures shape our perceptions of what we think we need. To embark on the journey of understanding the delicate balance between wants and needs, we must first establish a clear understanding of what constitutes a need. Needs are not mere desires or fleeting whims. They form the very bedrock of our existence, the essential elements that enable us to survive and thrive as human beings. These fundamental needs are not subject to the whims of fashion or the allure of trends. They remain constant across cultures and throughout time. At the most basic level, our physiological needs demand attention. These are the biological imperatives that sustain our physical bodies and keep us alive. We need food to provide energy, water to maintain hydration, and shelter to protect us from the elements. As we move beyond the foundational needs for survival and security, we encounter another layer of needs that are essential for our overall well-being. These needs are not about merely existing, but about thriving, about reaching our full potential as individuals and living lives filled with purpose and meaning. One such need is the need for self-esteem. This encompasses our desire to feel good about ourselves, to have confidence in our abilities, and to believe that we are worthy of love and respect. Self-esteem is not about vanity or arrogance. It is about recognizing our inherent value as human beings and acknowledging our unique talents and contributions to the world. While our needs provide the solid foundation for a fulfilling life, our wants add color, excitement, and personal expression to the tapestry of our experiences. Wants are the desires that go beyond our basic needs, encompassing a wide range of things that we may find appealing, enjoyable, or desirable. These desires can stem from various sources. They might be influenced by our personal preferences, cultural norms, or the ever-present messages from the media and advertising. A want can be as simple as a craving for a particular food, or as complex as the desire for social status or recognition. In the whirlwind of modern life, with its constant barrage of advertising and its emphasis on material possessions, it can be remarkably easy to lose sight of the crucial distinction between our wants and our needs. What begins as a simple desire for something that sparks our interest can quickly escalate into a perceived need, fueled by clever marketing tactics and the pervasive pressure to conform to societal expectations. We are bombarded with messages that tell us we need the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, and the most picture-perfect vacations to be happy and successful. These messages prey on our insecurities, convincing us that our worth is tied to what we own and how we appear to others. To truly understand the complexities of wants and needs in the modern world, we must delve into the fascinating realm of psychology. Our desires are not merely random whims or fleeting fancies. They are often deeply rooted in our subconscious minds, influenced by a complex interplay of emotions, memories, and learned behaviors. Unraveling these psychological threads can provide invaluable insights into why we want what we want and how these desires shape our choices. One key factor driving our wants is the powerful force of association. When we encounter a product or experience that is paired with positive emotions, joy, excitement, a sense of belonging, our brains create a link between that product or experience and those desirable feelings. Marketing in the 21st century has evolved into a sophisticated science, employing a deep understanding of human psychology to influence our desires and shape our spending habits. Marketers are no longer content with merely presenting the features and benefits of their products. They seek to tap into our deepest emotions, triggering desires that often bypass our rational minds and lead to impulsive purchases. One of the most common emotional triggers employed in advertising is the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Advertisers play on our innate desire for connection and belonging, suggesting that their products are the key to unlocking a more fulfilling and exciting life. As social creatures, we are hardwired to compare ourselves to others. This innate tendency to size up those around us is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past, where social status often determined access to resources, mates, and protection. In modern society, while the stakes may not be as high, the drive for social comparison persists, influencing our desires and shaping our consumer choices. Social media has amplified this tendency to an unprecedented degree. This constant exposure to the highlight reels of others can fuel feelings of inadequacy and a desire to keep up with the Joneses, even if it means living beyond our means. One of the most insidious aspects of the modern consumerist culture is the pervasive belief that happiness can be bought. We are constantly bombarded with messages suggesting that the key to happiness lies in acquiring the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, or the most luxurious experiences. While it's true that new possessions can bring a temporary surge of pleasure, this feeling is often fleeting. Research has shown that the happiness boost we experience from material purchases tends to fade quickly, leaving us wanting more. This phenomenon, known as hedonic adaptation, explains why the pursuit of happiness through consumption is often a recipe for dissatisfaction and a never-ending cycle of wanting. In the tapestry of modern society, consumerism has woven itself into the very fabric of our lives, subtly shaping our values, influencing our choices, and ultimately defining our sense of self-worth. It's a pervasive force that permeates every aspect of our culture, from the billboards that line our highways to the targeted advertisements that follow us online. It is a system that thrives on our insatiable desire for more, whispering promises of happiness and fulfillment that can only be attained through the acquisition of material goods. Consumerism is not merely about fulfilling our basic needs for food, shelter, and clothing. It is about creating an endless cycle of desire and consumption, fueled by the relentless pursuit of the next new thing, the latest gadget, or the most fashionable outfit. One of the defining characteristics of modern consumerist culture is the overwhelming abundance of choice we are confronted with daily. From the aisles of our supermarkets to the endless scroll of online retailers, we are inundated with a dizzying array of products, each vying for our attention and promising to enhance our lives in some way. While this abundance may seem like a positive development on the surface, offering limitless possibilities and catering to every conceivable desire, it can also have unintended consequences for our well-being. When faced with an overwhelming number of options, we can experience a phenomenon known as decision fatigue. This can lead to impulsive purchases, buyer's remorse, and a general sense of dissatisfaction with the choices we make. While the allure of consumerism is undeniable, promising a life of ease, comfort, and social acceptance, it is crucial to acknowledge the hidden costs associated with this relentless pursuit of more. The consequences of unchecked consumerism extend far beyond our wallets, impacting our planet, our communities, and our very sense of self-worth. On a global scale, the environmental impact of our insatiable appetite for consumer goods is undeniable. The production, transportation, and disposal of the vast quantities of goods we consume each year contributes significantly to climate change, deforestation, and the depletion of natural resources. The fashion industry alone is responsible for a staggering 10% of global carbon emissions, more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. Breaking free from the grip of consumerism and reclaiming control over our desires requires a conscious shift in perspective. It demands that we question the values and assumptions that underpin our consumer choices and begin to prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth over the acquisition of material possessions. One powerful step towards reclaiming control is to cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we already have. When we focus on the abundance present in our lives, our health, our loved ones, the simple joys that each day brings, we begin to shift our attention away from what we lack and towards a deeper appreciation for the gifts we have been given. Navigating mindful consumption requires a proactive approach. It's about making intentional choices that align with our values and well-being. True fulfillment comes from experiences, relationships, and purpose. Implement the 24-hour rule to curb impulsive spending. Reflect for a day before making non-essential purchases. This cooling-off period helps make rational decisions. In a culture that constantly bombards us with messages of not enough, cultivating a sense of contentment can feel like a radical act. Contentment, in this context, is not about settling for mediocrity or resigning ourselves to a life devoid of aspirations. Instead, it is about shifting our focus from what we lack to a deep appreciation for the abundance that already exists in our lives. One powerful practice for cultivating contentment is to establish a daily gratitude ritual. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for: your health, your loved ones, the roof over your head, the beauty of nature, a simple cup of tea. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the good in our lives, we shift our perspective from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance, fostering a sense of contentment and reducing the desire for external validation through material possessions. In a world fixated on material possessions, it's easy to overlook the power of experiences. Experiences shape our perspectives, broaden horizons, and create lasting memories. Unlike material goods, experiences appreciate in our memories. Travel transports us beyond comfort zones, exposing us to new cultures. It broadens our understanding and fosters appreciation for diversity. In a world driven by the relentless pursuit of more, contentment can seem elusive. We are bombarded with messages equating happiness with acquisition. True contentment lies in cultivating inner peace, gratitude, and acceptance. It's a state of being, not a destination. Find joy in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. Redefining success from accumulation to appreciation. In a society driven by material wealth and social status, it's easy to believe our worth is measured by our bank accounts, the prestige of our careers, or the number of possessions we accumulate. Contentment challenges these definitions of success and redefines a fulfilling life. It shifts focus to inner qualities: kindness, compassion, gratitude, integrity, love. Overconsumption devastates our planet. Contentment offers a sustainable alternative. True happiness lies in appreciating the abundance already present in our lives. Embracing contentment challenges consumerism and reduces our environmental footprint. True fulfillment is not about possessions, but aligning actions with values, finding joy in the present and appreciating life's abundance. Our worth is not determined by what we own or achieve, but by kindness, experiences, and connections. True happiness is cultivated through gratitude, mindfulness, and appreciating simple joys. A legacy of balance. The choices we make today, both big and small, shape not only our own lives, but also the world we leave behind for future generations. By embracing a lifestyle of mindful consumption and cultivating a deep sense of contentment, we have the power to create a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. We become conscious stewards of our planet, recognizing our interconnectedness with all living beings and making choices that prioritize sustainability and well-being for all. This legacy of balance extends beyond our environmental impact. When we prioritize experiences over possessions, we create memories that will last a lifetime, not just for ourselves, but for those we share them with. We invest in relationships, foster a sense of community, and pass down values that emphasize connection, compassion, and a deep appreciation for the simple joys of life.